Jokes, and I'll share them with you as we go through the afternoon, because Bob and Jim, Bob Wardley and Jim Gray, are going to be entertaining you this afternoon in what will be the third Jim Bob Jamboree. Are you all prepared to enjoy yourself this afternoon? That really didn't sound very enthusiastic, you know. Let me ask you again, are you all prepared to enjoy yourself this afternoon? That's better, that's better. You know what I mean? Well, let's hear you give a nice round of applause, please, to Mr. Bob Wardley, who's taken some valuable time out of his well-deserved, well-earned retirement to come and entertain you this afternoon, and he will be joined shortly, if he can manage to sober him up, by Mr. Jim Gray. Nice round of applause for Bob and Jim, the Jim Bob Jamboree. Thank you.
Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much, Jim. Actually, I'm not supposed to be on my own, as you know, but as usual, Jim's late.
No, he's not. A certain person told Jim to stay in the back while that certain person rambled on about opening the show. That certain person can now start rambling on again.
I didn't think he could hear me. Anyway, so why are we doing a country and western? Let me tell you. I bought a country and western CD of Miss Pat, of Mrs. Burroughs, Pat Burroughs. And I thought, and they were all classics. I thought, oh, these are great. I could learn a couple of these, and we could do a show. And I'll tell you how classic they are. About almost half of what we're going to do today was written by people born in the 1800s and early 1900s. In fact, out of everything we're going to do today, there's only 2 or 3 people walking around. So, but anyway, I'll try not to make it depressing, although country and western can be depressing. But the thing you don't need to do country and western is be able to sing. And that's where I come in. Okay. Anyway, I'd like to start off with a Johnny Cash number. And if everything goes well, then it's my fault. If it doesn't, you can blame Mrs. Burroughs. Right? Okay, here we go. One, two. Well, my daddy left home when I was 3 and didn't leave much to Ma and me, just an old guitar, an empty bottle of booze. Now I don't blame him 'cause he run and hid, but the meanest thing that he ever did was before he left, he went and named me Sue. Well, I guess he thought that it was quite a joke, and it got a lot of laughs from lots of folks. Seems I'd have to fight my whole life through. Well, some girl giggle and I'd get red, and some guy'd laugh and I'd bust his head. I tell you, life ain't easy for a boy named Sue. Well, I grew up quick and I grew up mean, and my fists got hard and my wits got keen, and I rode from town to town to hide my shame. But I made a vow to the moon and stars that I'd search them honky-tonks and bars and kill that man that gave me that awful name. It was Gatlinburg in mid-July, and I just hit town and my throat was dry, and I thought I'd stop and have myself a brew. In an old saloon on a street of mud, there at a table dealing stud, was the dirty mangy dog that named me Sue. I knew that snake was my own sweet dad from a worn-out picture that my mother had. I knew that scar on his cheek and his evil eyes. He was big and bent and grey and old, and I looked at him and my blood ran cold. I said, "My name is Sue, how do you do?" Well, I hit him hard right between the eyes, and he he went down, but to my surprise he come up with a knife and he cut off a piece of my ear. But I busted a chair right across his teeth and we crashed through the wall and into the street, kicking and a gouging in the mud and the blood and the beer. I tell you, I fought tougher men, but I really can't remember when. He kicked like a mule and he bit like a crocodile. Well, I heard him laugh and then I heard him curse, and he went for his gun, but I pulled mine first, and he stood there looking at me and I saw him smile. He said, "Son, this world is rough, and if a man's gonna make it, he's gotta be tough." And I knew I wouldn't be there to help you along. So I gave you that name and I said goodbye. I knew you'd have to get tough or die, and it's that name that helped to make you strong. Now you just fought one hell of a fight, and I know you hate me and you got the right to kill me now, and I wouldn't blame you if you do. But you ought to thank me before I die for the gravel in your guts and the spit in the eye, 'cause I'm that son of a bitch that named you Sue. What could I do? What could I do? I got all choked up and I threw down my gun and I called him my pa and he called me a son. I came away with a different point of view. And I think about him now and then, every time I try, every time I win. But if I ever have a son, I'm going to call him Bill or George. Hell, I'd even call him Jim, anything but Sue. Oh, here he comes, at last. Look at the face on that. Oh, here we go. What?
Why would you call him Jim?
What do you mean?
He said, hell, I didn't call him Jim. What's wrong with Jim, the name Jim?
Nothing, it's in the song.
No, it's not.
Oh, I think it is.
Mr. Burris, is it in the song? No, it's not.
Oh, I think it is.
No, it's not. I think you just don't like the name Jim.
Nothing of the sort. Now, can we get on with the show?
Okay then, well I think you're getting a wee bit too big for your britches. You'll have to be taken down a peg or two. However, I'll let go for now. And I'll be watching you.
No, I can't see you. I don't know what makes you feel.
Jim.
Oh, the chair's there.
I better watch myself, haven't I? Okay, I'm going to do it. Next one is by Waylon Jennings. He's not around either. But anyway, they wrote some good songs, you know. They really did. Now, what's it called? Let's have a look. Okay, I got it. Cowboys ain't easy to love and harder to hold. They'd rather give you a song than diamonds or gold. Lone Star belt buckles and old faded Levi's, and each night begins a new day. If you don't understand them, but he don't die young, he probably just right away. Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. Don't let them pick guitars and drive them all trucks. Make them be doctors and lawyers and such. Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. They never stay home and they're always alone, even with someone they love. Cowboys love smoky old pool rooms and clear mountain mornings. Little warm puppies and children and girls of the night. Them that don't know him won't like him, and them that do sometimes won't know how to take him. He ain't wrong, he's just different, and his pride won't let him do things that make you think he's right. Mothers, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. Don't let them pick guitars and drive them on trucks. Make them be doctors and lawyers and sons. Mothers, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. They never stay home and they're always alone, even with someone they love.
That's okay, we always find
Hey, mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. Don't let them pick guitars and drive them all trucks. Make them be doctors and lawyers and sons. Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. Don't let them pick guitars and drive them all trucks. Make them be doctors and lawyers and sons. Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. They never stay home and they're always alone, even with someone they love. Okay, I'm just going to sing a song by a couple of guys. We're definitely walking around. It's the Boot Scoot Boot by Brooks and Dunn. Okay, here we go. Out in the country, past the city limit sign, there's a honky-tonk near the county line. The joint starts jumping every night when the sun goes down. They got whiskey, women, music and smoke. It's where all the cowboy folk go to boot scooting boogie. I got a good job, I work hard for my money. When it's quitting time, I hit the door running. I fire up my pickup truck and let the horses run. I go flying down that highway to that hideaway, stuck out in the woods to do the boot scooting boogie. Heel toe, do-si-do, come on baby, let's go. Yeah, Cadillac, blackjack, baby, beat me out like we're gonna boogie. Oh, get down, turn around, go to town, boot scooting baby. Bartender asked me, says, son, what'll it be? I want a shot of that redhead gun looking at me. The dance floor's hopping and it's harder than the 4th of July. I see outlaws, in-laws, crooks and straights, all out making a shake, doing the boot scooting boogie. Heel toe, do-si-do, come on baby, let's go to school. Cadillac, blackjack, baby, meet me out like we're gonna boogie. Oh, get down, turn around, go down to school. Oh, heel toe, do-si-do, come on baby, let's go to school. Yeah, Cadillac, blackjack, baby, meet me out like we're gonna boogie. Oh, get down, turn around, go down, and scoot the boogie. I said, get down, turn around, go down, and scoot the boogie. I said, get down, turn around, go down, and scoot the boogie.
Everybody here okay?
Yes.
Your cheating heart will tell on you. You'll cry and cry the whole night through. You'll walk slow the way I do. Your cheating heart will tell on you. When tears come down like falling rain, you'll toss around and call my name. You're gonna walk the floor the way I do. Your cheating heart will tell on you. Your cheating heart will break someday and crave the love you blew away. Yes, you'll be sad and you'll be blue. Your cheating heart will tell on you. Jealous heart, oh jealous heart, stop beating. Can't you see the damage you have done? You have taken her away forever. Jealous heart, I'm the lonely one. You were part of everything I planned for, and you know I loved her from the start. But now she hates the sight of all I stand for, all because of you, oh jealous heart. Your cheating heart will tell on you. You'll cry and cry the whole night through. You're gonna walk the floor the way I do. Your cheating heart will tell on you. Thank you very much. Bob, are you ready? Was that a yes? So now, I'm going to sit back here because I'm going to be assisting Bob and Jim in their next song, and once they've finished. So please, put your hands together again for the Jim Bob Jamboree, Jim Gray and Bob Wortley.
Well, my body could use a little slimming. Yeah, I can talk faster than I can walk, but that's a bit...
We practiced this too, eh?
Well, my body could use a little slimming. I keep my shirt on when I go swimming. I ain't seen my feet since 1984. The old lady wants to roll in the hay. She turns the light down all the way. Cause I don't look good naked anymore. No, I don't look good naked anymore. I'm a deep fried double white version of the man I was before. If I keep on like I'm doing, I won't fit through that door, and I don't look good naked anymore.
Well, I used to be a hell of a man. I chopped wood with just one hand. But I can't do the things I've done before. Well, it all happened kind of slow. But I guess I just let myself go. And I don't look good naked anymore.
I don't look good naked anymore. I'm a deep fried double white version of the man I was before. If I keep on like I'm doing, I won't fit through that door, and I don't look good naked anymore. With each and every passing year came a lot of French fries and beer. My belly hangs a little closer to the floor. Now I look like a bottle of whiskey. My old lady doesn't even want to kiss me. Cause I don't look good naked anymore. I don't look good naked anymore. I'm a deep fried double. Ow, 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 ow. I heard that did. Oh, man.
What a big baby.
Here.
I hardly even touched you.
You did?
I'll buy you a beer.
Is all the sympathy I get?
What? Sympathy?
Oh, man.
Okay, I'll buy you 2 beers.
Oh, that's more like it.
Now get on with it. The bar's open. I'm thirsty.
The bar's open and I'm thirsty. Nobody else is thirsty. Are you?
Yeah.
Oh. God, what? Oh, man.
Get on with it. I need to pee.
Oh, music, maestro, please, and be quick about it. I don't look good naked anymore. I'm a deep fried double white version of the man I was before. If I keep on like I'm doing, I won't fit through that door. I don't look good naked anymore. No, I don't look good naked anymore. I'm a deep fried double white version of the man I was before. If I keep on like I'm doing, I won't fit through that door. I don't look good naked anymore. So this next song is about a couple of old chaps, about 1941 in London, in the middle of the war. Underneath the arches, we dream our dreams away. Underneath the arches, on cobblestones we lay. Every night you'll find us, tired out and worn, happy when the daylight comes creeping, heralding the dawn, sleeping when it's raining, and sleeping when it's fine. Trains rattling by above, pavement for our pillow, no matter where we stray. Underneath the arches, we dream our dreams away.
Hey Bob,
What?
do you think we should join up in the army again then, Bob?
Nah, they wouldn't have us, Jim.
Why not?
Nah, we're too old, Jim.
Then how about looking for a job then, Bob?
No one would give us a job, Jim.
Why not?
No, we're too old, Jim. And my poor old bones would ache.
Oh yeah, I suppose, yeah.
Sleeping when it's raining, and sleeping when it's fine. Trains rattling by above, pavement for our pillow, no matter where we roam. Underneath the arches, we dream our dreams of home.
Hey Bob,
What?
what do you think about singing and entertaining then?
Nah, you can't sing, Jim.
What? You cheeky little blighter. Hey, you're going to get your head in your hands to play with, you are. God blimey.